Okay, good evening everybody. This is the Lone Survivor mission. I've had many questions on how to play this mission, so I'm going to walk you through the mission. The crickets that you hear in the background are actually from speed of sound with the wind. So the mods that I am running is I'm just running our group's cab pack, which you don't need, and I have speed of sound and blast core running. So let's get started. So the first thing you do, you load in. Whoever's going to control the triggers, because like I said, most triggers are acted automatically. Excuse me, I have a cold. The rest of the triggers are controlled by Latrell, who, as you know, is the lone survivor. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to see the ammo box. You're going to run over to the ammo box, which then you will hear a sound wave and the trigger, which will set it to night, because it's not good.
Been around the world twice, talked to everyone once, seen 2 whales fuck, been to 3 world fairs, and I even know a man in Thailand with a wooden cock. I push more Peter, more sweeter, and more completer than any other Peter pusher around. I'm a hard-bodied, hairy-chested, rootin', tootin', shootin', parachuting, demolition, double cap, crimpin' frogman. There ain't nothing I can't do, no sky too high, no sea too rough, no muff too tough. Learned a lot of lessons in my life. Never shoot a large caliber man with a small caliber bullet. Drive all kinds of trucks, 2x, 4x, 6x. Those big motherfuckers that bend and go shh, shh when you step on the brakes. Anything in life worth doing is worth overdoing. Moderation's for cowards. I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, I'm a UDT Navy SEAL diver. I'll wine, dine, intertwine, then sneak out the back door when the refueling is done. So if you're feeling froggy, then you better jump, because this frogman's been there, done that, and is going back for more. Cheers, boys.
So then you're going to be running over here to the chopper. We are going to get into the chopper. As you can see, the chopper is AI controlled. So you get into the back of the chopper. Then you go to your radio by double tapping 00. This is your radio. Then you're going to click insertion, which will then send the AI chopper to waypoint Budweiser. So let's get over there.
Apollo 2-2, Spartan 01, radio check.
Spartan 01, this is Apollo 2-2. We'll be with you for the next 6 hours. Have a nice walk.
Apollo 2-2, this is Spartan 01, copy.
Comms check. 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 Spartan 01, I passed Spartan Wiser. How copy? Spartan 01, Apollo 2-2, good copy. Spartan Wiser.
Okay, so as you can see, the chopper drops us off. Little 360 per minute if you got more than one person, which is just me right now. Now I'm going to be navigating to Miller. I'm going to be following the waypoints, going to Miller, going to Coors, then finally Heineken, and reaching Rick James on top. This you can see is your respawn just in case you die. But let's get it moving. Crickets that you're hearing are not actually part of the game. I actually put a sound file that I found on YouTube. So that's actually why the size of the mission is the size that it is. So if you don't like going cross country, which only takes about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, then I would not recommend the mission, because that's what this mission is doing. It's recreating what these guys had to do to get to their objectives. So we're going to navigate to our waypoints and then eventually reaching OP Rick James or Liquor, whatever that is called. As you can see, we are not actually that far. We're only about 930 meters, so we'll cover that in no time. In the meantime, while you're watching me run, did you ever wonder how to get a Big Mac for $1.70? It is possible, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. As you know, a Big Mac costs, what, $4 in the U.S.? So, in order to get a Big Mac for $1.74, what you do is you go into McDonald's and you order a McDouble with no ketchup and no mustard. Then you have them replace the ketchup and the mustard. You tell them you would like shredded lettuce and Big Mac sauce on it. The shredded lettuce they'll charge you 30 cents for. The Big Mac sauce they will charge you 40 cents for. The McDouble, being on that it's on the dollar menu, will cost you about $1.10. So technically you will get a Big Mac for $1.80 or $1.90 with that method. So that is how you get a Big Mac on the cheap. And then they will look at you and they will say, ooh, they know the secret. Because when I did it that way, the manager looked at the McDonald's employees and smiled. And I got my Big Mac. The only thing that's missing is the middle piece of bread, which is okay. But other than that, it's a Big Mac. Tasted like a Big Mac. Felt like a Big Mac. It wasn't a seeded bun, but you know what? It was a Big Mac for $1.90 or $1.80. So I recommend if you like Big Macs, try it out. You'll see that it works. You'll find a lot of these restaurants have secret menus. I don't know why they call them secret menus. I mean, I don't even know why they have the menus if they keep them secret, but all the chains have their own secret little menus there. So as you can see, we're approaching Miller. And then I'm gonna go to Coors because I don't want this to be like a 5-hour video. It won't be a 5-hour video, but we're getting pretty close to our objective. And of course, you can't see too much, but when you do single player and you play with your gamma and your brightness, you can actually run. You can actually see in the dark, kind of. It actually makes the night look pretty. I mean, I don't mind night vision, but I like running with my night vision off. But for some reason, multiplayer, it doesn't bring over the brightness settings for some reason. So as you can see here, it's a little dark. Not too dark, but so we're gonna go with the night vision goggles just so that you can actually see what the hell's going on. So we're going to continue continue on to cores. And like I said, this is the movie, man. You have to navigate. You get dropped off, inserted at night. Do not engage or kill any civilians you come into contact with. Unarmed, I should say. If they look like armed civilians, you are free to take them out. I do have civilians on this map that any town you approach, you will see the civilians will spawn in. And there's our objective, top of the mountain right there. So we're getting there, we're not too far. Nice night for a run. So, you know, we've had 6 or 7 guys do this with me. A couple of guys dropped out, but we were left with a couple guys, and it was a pretty good firefight. I'm thinking about moving the respawn position, because if the enemy do overrun your area, they have an they have a overlook position on the respawn area, and then they just light you up. So I'm actually thinking about respawning or changing the respawn location. So main thing is make sure you have lots of ammo, because there are no virtual boxes. There are no ammo boxes or virtual ammo boxes at the observation post. So running through the woods, hope I don't get bit by a tick or by a snake. Remember, there's no medicine in the field. What was that? What was he saying? What was Wahlberg saying? I forgot what he said. But anyway, Lone Survivor, good movie. Sad situation of what happened. And I do remember when the hearing in the paper, reading in the paper about the 16 Americans getting killed. That was members of the SEAL team and a number of members of the Army SOAR team that were killed when their Chinook was taken out by a enemy Taliban RPG. So that was not a good day. So, but from what I understand, the Navy SEALs from Luttrell's team, SEAL Team 10, took out a lot of those little bastards. So, all right, we're gonna head to Heineken. Up ahead, I see is cores. We're gonna move to observation Heineken, which you can see up here. Once you almost reach the top of the mountain there, you can take off your night vision goggles, because there'll be a trigger that will set it to day, and then you're going to move into your OP Rick James, and then I'll show you what to do then. Like I said, this is basically just recreating the movie as best I can, and it puts you guys into a hell of a firefight. So let's continue on. My guy's out of breath a little bit, but he's doing pretty well. Little glitch with Arma 3, I don't know why I don't have my grenades, but when I die and I respawn, I get all my grenades. So it's some sort of glitch with Arma 3. So we're going to be moving up. Should be going into daytime soon. Give my guy a little break. Come on, get up the hill. Come on, let's go. No time to waste. Okay, I'm going to be taking off my night vision goggles so I don't go blind when the daytime switches. And should be getting into daytime within the next couple seconds. Come on, daytime. There we go, daytime. Triggers are set automatically. 12 o'clock right now in our position. That's OP Rick James. So we're going to be moving into... I'm just trying to see where's a good... I think I'm going to put the respawn point by those trees over there so you get some cover. Because I can guarantee you will die unless you're very good, you practice your bounding and moving. This is actually where the respawn is right here. Brings you closer to the fight, but I think I'm going to put the respawn up there. So the next time you play this mission, there will be a new respawn point. So you don't end up getting shellacked. Yeah, I think up there on top of that hill would be a good position for the for the respawn. So we're moving into OP Rick James. Like I said, usually we got a bunch of guys, 4 guys or better. Let's see, I just want to check something. So right behind Heineken would probably be a good spot to respawn. Okay. We're on top of the mountain here. There's only one of me, so I don't think I'm going to last long. So, creeping in, creeping in. We got damn sheep here.
Can you see this?
Yeah, that's something I'm going to have to fix for some reason. The civilians are not respawning. I don't know if they're respawning. I can't see them. So I'll have that fixed by the time this mission plays again. So basically what happens is civilians come up, you get compromised. You are not to kill the civilians. And then what they're gonna do is they run down and they tell the Taliban, "Hey, we got Americans. We got Americans." Yeah, so no civilians. I'm gonna check over the mountain here. Yeah, no civilians, so I'm going to fix that. So basically what happens is the civilians come up the hill. They're going to see you. They're going to run down the mountain. They're going to tell the Taliban, as you can see, you got some bad guys. You got some bad guys down there right now. And Latrell is the one that operates the triggers so as to not get overwhelmed. So I just ordered Surge 1. Oops, I actually ordered this extract. Okay, well the helicopters are on the way. As you can see, Surge 1. Now enemy soldiers will be coming up the mountain and then it's a big firefight. So let's see what they're doing. They're forming up. And then what you want to do is you want to be able to pull back and reach this area down here if you can. But as you can see, they're not going to make it easy because here you're hanging out. And what are they going to do?
This op is compromised. So we're gonna pack up everything. We're gonna cut them loose and we're gonna make this peak. When we make this peak, you're gonna get comms up. When we get these comms up, we're gonna call for extract and we're going home.
Roger that, sir. Roger that. You're about to make contact. Fucking bastard.
think we're about fixing to get into a pretty good gunfight.
Copy that.
Looks like I voted wrong.
Negative. We just got the opportunity to make hell fucking strong contact with our friends from the other side. Job well done.
Who you out of that, sir?
Danny.
Get ready to fight.
And then it's just basically one big firefight. Pretty much. Choppers are coming in. Oh, that guy just got lucky. The goddamn sheep's in the way. Well, that wasn't pretty at all. So basically, all the enemy troops start moving their way up, and whoa, you gotta fight. It's just me, so that's plain and simple what the mission is. As you can see, they're already shooting at me, and one shot me in the ass. So like I said, basically plain and simple. Latrell controls all the... What the hell is shooting at me? Latrell controls all the amount of soldiers coming at you. And I'm going to leave it at that. So this is just a video, a quick video on what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to get here. Plain and simple. Is that okay? Yep. Bad guys. They're taking pop shots at me from the bottom of the hill. So by this time, when you play this mission, you will have the respawn moved, and those goddamn civilians that are really pissing me off, why they're not spawning, moving, I should say. So I want to pop that one son of a bitch that's shooting at me. Where is he shooting from? Alright, I'm going to end the video here, but like I said, you guys now know what to do on how to get the mission going.